So today we're looking at a new 2-tower chimps combo that got unlocked by this new update, and according to the BTD6 index, this was actually the first 2-tower chimps done with the mermonkey. As you might have seen in the thumbnail, this run involves the Lord of the Abyss and the Carpet of Spikes. And while I do the run, I'm going to explain why that synergy is so good. But first, before I do that, I have to survive early rounds with mermonkey, which is honestly the hardest part of this run, because mermonkey's early game is decent, but not exceptional. Plus, I have to save up 1080 for the spike factory without any other help, so this will require a bit of targeting micro, but I don't think it'll be too bad. Okay, keep it on last for a bit so it keeps hitting those, and set it to strong. Bro, it keeps missing. Okay, deal with the greens. Okay, first, snipe the blue. Come on. Snipe that. Ooh, perfect snipe. Hit that on the side. Hit that, hit that. Get that. I just can't see it beating round 9 here, honestly. Bro. Did the mermonkey seriously just miss every shot? There's no way. Oh, and just like that, I can get the factory down. I'm going to set it right here, and you'll see why in a bit. But the reason this combo is so good is because of what the top path mermonkey does. If you look here, it says that it grants nearby monkeys a small pierce increase. I looked on the bloons wiki, and it's only a 5% pierce increase, which isn't much. But when you get the Abyssal Warrior, it upgrades to a 15% increase. And the Lord of the Abyss, which actually has an upgrade description, unlike most T5s. Anyway, the Lord of the Abyss grants a 30% pierce increase, which when you consider that the spike factory has 10 spikes and it kind of counts the pierce, that basically means my spike factory will get like a 30% buff, which is not a small buff. And for the spike factory, I'm going for Carpet of Spikes. It does a lot of Moab damage. Looking at the damage stats on the mermonkey, once it gets to the 4th tier, it does 18 damage per tentacle, which means that it can one-shot ceramics. And with the pierce, it absolutely obliterates ceram waves. Its only real weakness is that it can't pop lead balloons, but once I get white hot spikes, we won't have to worry about that one. Like I said, this synergy is really powerful. And obviously, you can't 2TC with it on many maps because, well, the weakness early game of mermonkey makes that impossible, but with a few other starter towers, a strategy based on this could probably work on a lot of maps. You know what? If this video gets 100 likes, I'm gonna try a chimp strategy on an advanced map with Lord of the Abyss and Carpet of Spikes. I don't know if that's possible, it probably is for players better than me, but anyway, if this video gets 100 likes, I will try it. It's interesting to note that apparently the mermonkey is currently bugged. I looked on the bloons wiki, and apparently the 5th tier actually slows down bloons less than the 4th tier does. It would probably meant to stack the effects, but for some reason it doesn't. You guys will see later in the video. But anyway guys, we can get the Abyss Dweller, and as you can see, we have the tentacles now. This thing will be a lot more powerful. And it looks like it can stick the lead balloons even though it can't pop them. Interesting. I never noticed that before, but that's definitely an interesting interaction. And that's another good reason for the synergy, because look, the Moab damage is insane, and then it just one-shots all the ceramics. So if the spikes are like right here, it'll pop down all the Moab layers, the ceramics will come out and instantly get hit by this guy. Like I said, absolutely perfect synergy. Honestly, this might be one of the best synergies found this update. Although, if you can find a better synergy, feel free to let me know in the comments. I want to know what you guys think about this, but I just think this is a very solid combination. The only weakness, as I mentioned, is the fact that mermonkey kinda sucks early game, but once you can get a 3rd tier, it's pretty good. This is actually my first time doing a 2TC video in a really long time. I think the most recent one I did was before I even did any voiceovers, actually. I remember I did a lot of old videos and stuff where I just had like the subtitles. It wasn't even the AI voice back then, it was just the subtitles, and I was doing a bunch of like 2TC and 3TC runs on beginner maps. But if you guys want to see more 2TC runs, make sure to let me know. I always want to improve my content and see what you guys want, so if you want to see more runs like this, let me know. Perfect timing, Lord of the Abyss, just in time for round 60. And if you look at the spike factory, it now has the Lord of the Abyss icon on it. So now it should be theoretically 30% stronger, because with the spike factory, pierce translates straight to damage, unlike other towers where pierce doesn't get fully used up. But just look a second, and that definitely seems like more pierce than normal, I can't lie. First round 63 wave, gone. There's actually no way. There's actually no way it just did that. Okay, cleaned up the second one. Can it clean up the second? Okay, it was getting blocked by all the leads, but it was able to clean it up. I'll just do this to finish it all off. Also guys, fun fact, I have a balloon in my room right now. No, not a balloon, a balloon. Canonically, even according to Ninja Kiwi lore, balloons are not balloons, so I'm not collaborating with the ops, don't worry. But anyway, this one is a helium balloon, so I'm just gonna pop the thing real quick, inhale a little bit of the helium, and you guys can hear how weird my voice sounds on helium. I just kind of thought I'd do this for a video, because why not? Okay guys, so I'm on the helium voice right now, and okay, that wasn't actually that much different. I sound a little different now, but yeah. Okay, hang on, let me do a little more. Okay, I should definitely sound way oh my gosh. What the heck? I feel like I turned on like some kind of voice filter or something. I didn't even like try to make my voice sound different. This is just what the helium sounds like. This is definitely making it into the video, holy crap. But yeah, we need to talk about how this thing deletes ceramics like it's basically a bloon solver. A bloon solver with camo. The top path is basically a glaive lord except it buffs stuff. I was almost able to afford carpeted spikes in time for the ZOMG, not quite, but one hit and it just popped like the entire layer. I could definitely feel the 30% pierce there, because I don't think it would have just instantly killed a ZOMG otherwise. But now it's just popping that down, killed it just the right time, and just in time for super ceramics, it gets the carpeted spikes, which is a lot better because in addition to automatically doing the ability, it has increased base damage, which means it does more to the ceramics, which is really the important part, honestly. But yeah, just look at the ability, look at the damage on that, that's actually insane. I don't even have to do anything. Honestly, for like the next 10 rounds, what am I gonna do with myself? Am I just gonna watch? I don't have to do anything. The carpeted spikes is too good. Like I said, if there was something to make the start easier and make it to where I could last long enough to get at least one of the tier 4s, this setup would be way easier. It's just the early game that's a bit rough, considering just a 2-0-0, you have to rely on that for all the early game leads. And you would have to survive long enough to get a spike factory with just a mermonkey, which is admittedly hard to do. But like, if I just added like a hero or something, even Quincy would have made this easier. And I don't say that lightly, Quincy kinda sucks. So we've got round 90 coming up here, first DDTs. The bad news is that the Lord of the Abyss can't even damage them. The good news is that, especially with the 30% damage buff, Carpeted Spikes hard counters DDTs. Mostly because most of the strength of a DDT is in its immunities and not necessarily its raw health. If it had a bunch of raw health in addition to its immunities and speed, you'd be screwed. But now we're facing the hardest round in this entire run. The killer of many chimps runs. I should pop this early, get stuff popped down to ceramics so this can take care of those. I don't even need the upgrade honestly, but you know what, I'm buying it. It's honestly annoying me having this not upgraded, so I didn't need it, but I bought it anyway. Deal with it. Whoa, okay, ceramics getting kind of close there. Clutch timing there. So all the fortified super ceramics got popped. Those are honestly the biggest threat. Down to BFBs now. Just gonna keep letting it do its thing. I have the ability ready in case I need it. I don't think I will need it though. Especially because now they're being stalled and... Wait, that's a lot of ceramic. Okay, I hit the ability. I didn't need to hit the ability. I hit the ability anyway, but... Just look at that. Even fortified DDTs just got countered like crazy. I don't know if this thing has any extra lead damage. I don't think it does. But if it did, that would make it the best DDT counter on the planet. But now we're down to the bad balloon, and one more spike hit should absolutely destroy it. Just do that, hit that real quick, down to one of those. And it just got absolutely destroyed. Kind of a lame insta-monkey. I've gotten like tier 2 insta-monkeys and stuff from Chimps Run before, but Chimps on logs with 80k left over. Granted, that's not that much of an achievement, but honestly, when asked if one of this is the best synergies in BTD6, I would say yes. Obviously, like a lot of good synergies, it needs a bit of support, but this is a very solid 2-tower combo. Anyway, if you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like on this video, don't forget to subscribe, make sure to use creator code ShadowViperBTD so I can pay rent, and I'll see you in the next video.